Hello everyone, today's video is very different from my usual videos. As some of you may know, I'm originally from Israel, and more specifically from southern Israel. As most of you also probably know, Israel is in war right now with Hamas, a terrorist organization from Gaza. In this video I want to talk about mostly the situation from my perspective and explain my opinion on the matter. Before the video starts, I want to make a quick disclaimer. This video is my own personal opinion. It's for my own personal experiences and for my views. I'm trying to be as fair as possible here, but I also got my own biases as everybody does. So it's completely fine to disagree. If you want to express your opinion, please do it in the comments. Make sure to do it very, very respectfully. Many people lost family members and friends, and it's fine to express your opinion. Make sure you do it in a way that doesn't hurt others. So I'm gonna talk about my experience of this whole thing now. So on October 7th, 2023, which was my homecoming dance day, I walked downstairs to eat breakfast, but on the stairs my mom intercepted me and told me that we need to talk. Originally, I thought that my homecoming might have been cancelled, but what she told me was so much worse than what I could have possibly imagined. So, for context, I have two sets of grandparents. One living in Beersheba, which is a big city in southern Israel, and the other is in Nir Oz, which is a small village about 2 kilometers away from the Gaza Strip. My mom told me, Hamas attacked, Israel is in war, we can't get in contact with grandma and grandpa. She was talking about the ones from Nir Oz, the ones that live about 2 kilometers away from Gaza. For the next couple of hours, which was about 8 hours, my dad didn't get out of bed, and I wasn't sure what to do with myself. After about 8 hours, my dad received a message from my aunt that said they are alive. My grandparents, two 70-year-olds, were stuck in their bomb shelter for 8 hours, while terrorists tried to break in. Before the IDF arrived, it took them literally 8 hours. Although my family was alive, reports of people that I knew, and especially my dad knew, being found dead or missing, kept flooding in. We know now that about 100 people from my dad's kibbutz is a type of village, were killed or abducted. My grandparents have arrived at my uncle and aunt's house earlier this week, since their kibbutz was burned to the ground. This is a terrorist attack, and in my opinion, this isn't a military action. In a military action, you hurt military officials. You don't go after 2-year-olds and 5-year-olds and 10-year-olds. You just don't do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about my own opinion of this matter. So, I want to make this clear. I think any unnecessary damage to citizens from either side should be avoided as much as possible. I hate Hamas. I hate what it did to people who I know. I hate what it did to my family. However, I don't hate Gaza. I don't hate Palestinians. I think that Palestinians and people from Gaza are not bad people. I have friends from there, and I know that not everybody agrees with what their government does. I think this is an insanely big mess up. This should have never happened. Israel is one of the strongest militaries in the world, and the fact that a terrorist group went so deep in Israel, killed thousands of people, kids, elderly, Holocaust survivors, that's unbelievable. That should have never happened. They shouldn't have been able to cross the border. I think it's unforgivable. I hope that the Israeli people are going to believe that maybe it's time to replace the government. I don't agree with the government personally. I don't like Bibi, or for non-Israelis, I don't like Netanyahu, and I disagree with his ideas and how he manages the government. this is just completely unbelievable how that could have possibly happened. Now, a lot of people are asking me, whose fault do you think this is? Um, because Hamas attacked, right? So it's their fault, right? No, I don't think it's only Hamas's fault. Israel has been bombarding Gaza for years, and Gaza has been bombarding Israel for years. Since I can remember, probably about once in 2 months, there's an alarm which tells everybody in a certain area that they have about 1 minute to run into the closest bomb shelter. And that was normal for me for years. Um, so I think it's both sides' fault. It's a bloody conflict. It's a horrific conflict. I don't have a solution for it. I don't think anybody really does. Both sides have major disagreements, and I think killing 2-year-olds isn't the way. I think killing 70-year-olds just isn't the way. So that's my opinion. Some people have been asking me, a lot of people have been asking me about this as an Israeli that lives in America. So that's my opinion. I hope you'll find this video somewhat interesting, I guess. I hope you didn't find this entertaining, but I hope you found this interesting. And again, if you want to leave your opinions in the comments, please, please, please do it very, 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 very respectfully. Okay? I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a good day.